The first person taking the stand to testify will be Mrs. Jones. If you wouldn't mind coming up here so Miss Jones' lawyer can ask you some questions, and then your lawyer can do the same if he chooses to do so.
Okay, Mrs. Jones, so I want to go back to some posts you submitted into evidence from well over a year ago. These posts consist of screenshots between you and Miss Jones. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
So if you agree that this post is based on actual screenshots that occurred between you and Miss Jones, then how could she be committing libel?
Because if you look at the actual conversation that happened that day, which we have submitted into evidence with everything else, you can see how she deleted some of her messages. And even some of mine so that the conversation fit the narrative she was spewing.
Did you ever think that some of the messages she deleted because it was too private for all of social media to read? Maybe she was trying to spare you further embarrassment by posting intimate details about your life.
None of the messages were personal. You can see where she deleted messages of me trying to get along with her, trying to reason with her about when my relationship with Brody began. She deleted messages of her coming after me and calling me horrible names. This was one of the first posts that made multiple people call and message me. Some were angry with me, telling me off, while others were concerned that she was pushing me to be someone I wasn't. What she did in that post alone is libel.
I see. So everything she did to you was done from behind a screen, in one way or the other.
No. I wouldn't have sued her for both libel and slander unless she had used word of mouth to try and ruin my reputation, which I'm sure you've seen the documented and recorded evidence of that as well.
I've seen messages and heard recordings that sound like Veronica is venting to someone she thought was a friend. Someone who was using her moments of weakness during a divorce to twist some vindictive story and make her seem like the scorned baby mama.
Is there a question in there somewhere?
Sorry, Your Honor. I just have a few more questions. I see here you submitted over 160 pictures from your son's birthday party.
Yes, for my son and my daughter. I had to show proof that she not only lied about the party, but also lied about how I treat Briley and Jane.
So the pictures Miss Jones took of you are altered in some way. They don't depict what she was actually seeing at the time.